This is ANN News Brief.
Good morning, I'm Lucy Adeyemi. The United Nations mission in the Central African Republic says it has retaken the town of Bambari from rebels who seized it on Tuesday. A spokesperson said UN peacekeepers and national security forces were in control, having pushed the militants back into the bush. Civilians who had fled the fighting are said to have started returning. The Central African Republic is heading to the polls on Sunday in presidential and parliamentary elections. Russia and Rwanda have sent hundreds of additional troops to bolster the government as the rebels try to advance towards the capital, Bangui. The government has accused the former president, Francis Bozize, of joining with armed groups in an attempt to stage a coup. Bozize has denied the allegation. Tunisia government says it will extend nighttime curfew till mid-January. Health authorities announced the decision on Tuesday following the recommendations of the country's COVID-19 scientific committee. More than 120,000 positive cases have been recorded since March, majority of them in recent months. The health ministry says a new strain of COVID-19 has not been recorded in Tunisia, but that the country will roll out vaccines in April next year. Official figures show that the death rate is averaging more than 40 per day, and 77% of ICU beds across the country are now occupied. Meanwhile, there is growing public frustration over the continued restrictive measures to curb the spread of the virus. We'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Unknown assailants are reported to have killed more than 100 persons in a village in Ethiopia's western Beningashu Gumuz state during a Wednesday dawn attack. A nurse at a local clinic told the media that more than 30 persons sustained wounds and were admitted to the facility. Some were in critical condition. The nurse says some sustained gunshot wounds while others were stabbed. The attack comes a day after Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, together with top government and military officials, visited the state to discuss the recurrence of ethnic-based violence. The Prime Minister says he has deployed forces to the area. 5 senior local officials have been arrested in connection with the security issues there. State-affiliated Fana Television reported on Thursday that Ethiopian military has killed 42 armed men who took part in the massacre in western Beningashu Gumuz region. Dozens of civilians have been killed in the state in at least 4 attacks since September. That is ANN News Brief at 11. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.